You're watching Chef Marcus Flakes. Welcome to my cuisine network, where ingredients and travel become an exploration of cuisine destinations. Hello everybody, this is Chef Marcus Flakes here on the Cuisine Network, and I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I know I did. I got a lot of kitchen gadgets and things like that, so I'm a happy camper, and as long as I got something to cook with, utensils and things like that, I'm a happy camper. So anyways, we're going to start off with today's recipe, and it's a partial recipe. So this is a jerk baby back ribs with barbecue sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I make my barbecue sauce. It is inspired from the Caribbean island, and so I'm going to go ahead and call it Caribbean barbecue sauce because it's going to go with the jerk ribs. So we're going to move forward here. Alright, so this is what we got here, and hopefully you can see that. But we're going to go ahead and start with the brown sugar. So for brown sugar, I'm going to do about 1 cup of brown sugar. When you do more brown sugar, then you get a sweet product. So anything above this would probably be too sweet. Okay. Then we're going to do ketchup. We're going to do 1.5 cups of ketchup. Let's see here. Go ahead and squirt that in there. That's 1 cup. Lots of ketchup because that's the base of how to make barbecue sauce anyway. And then go ahead and do 1/2. All right. That up. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and do red wine vinegar. 1/2 cup of red wine vinegar. This is about 1/2 cup here. You definitely want to measure when you're doing these things. It determines how much sauce you're going to get. So, and also you want to control that flavor. So definitely follow a recipe. Then the Worcestershire sauce, we're going to go with 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. It's a good flavor. This is also a critical ingredient of barbecue sauce. So that's 1 heaping tablespoon. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some water. All right. Let's see here, and then we're going to add just a little bit of this here. It's going to be kind of a dark sauce. And that's more Worcestershire sauce. I like Worcestershire sauce. So this is the base of it, and then we're gonna go ahead and puree this. All right. Let's see here. That's all sealed up. And I have one of those ninjas, so easy to puree. Go ahead and let it happen all by itself. Guess what? We're not done here. We are not done. Okay, all I did was add the base of what needs to go in here. Now I'm gonna add a little seasonings. You definitely want to just kind of season the taste. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour a little bit of salt. I'm gonna say like a 1/2 teaspoon. I come back and taste it. All right, a little bit of cracked pepper. Alright, and then some paprika for a smoky taste. And I do about a teaspoon of that. I don't use measuring spoons. I've been doing this for so long to the point where I already know what measurements I'm adding to a recipe. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some mustard here. So this is a Dijon mustard. You can use any kind of mustard. Typically they use dry mustard, but I didn't have that. So in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and just improvise. All right, and then add a little bit of mustard. You don't want to add too much because mustard is very pungent. And that's about it. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and add some habanero sauce. This is good stuff, guys. Look, just a dash. Boom. I did about 3 dashes. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and mix this back up. Let the Ninja do its job. All right. So we're going to let that sit. And then I'm going to bring you guys over to our jerk ribs. Right, look at this. So these are the jerk ribs, guys. Okay, so what I did is basically put black pepper and some kosher salt. I mixed in a little bit of my own seasonings and things like that, just to give it a little flavor. It definitely has some cayenne in there because it's going to be spicy, and it's also be sweet and spicy because this is jerk sauce. All right, so you guys saw my jerk sauce, and so here's the jerk sauce. All right, my oven is already preheated, so all I'm gonna do is add this jerk sauce on here. Just gonna slather that on there. Right, just go ahead and add that on there. You wanna go heavy too. This is gonna take a while to cook, so you guys won't even see this, but this is gonna be my dinner because I'm testing out a new recipe, and this happens to be it. This is my very own recipe that I'm doing. I'm gonna add this with some tapas, potato and egg, and well seasoned, and it's gonna have a little shape to it from the pan, kind of like a potato pancake. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some Floridian coleslaw, which I used to make in my restaurant, and that was very, very famous, you know. So definitely want to go with that. All right, so as you can see, I went pretty heavy with the jerk sauce because I want that jerk sauce to work right into these ribs. I want it to work right. I want that flavor to be present, and I want that spice. Okay, this is not gonna be mild. I want this to be nice and spicy and tasty. Imagine this with that barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, imagine that. I mean, this is gonna be bomb. This is gonna be bomb, guys. I mean, so if you are considering me for any catering, you might want to try this. Okay, you might want to try this, and it's easy to cater. Once it's done, you just stick it in the pan. You know, you can do a la carte, or you can do a buffet. You know, it's gonna already be made, and these things are gonna fall off the bone. This will fall off the bone. That's why I say it's gonna take a while for me to cook it. Okay. So, anyways, that's what I got for today, and you know, I always appreciate you guys, you know, watching me and everything. But this is Chef Marco, aka Chef Marcus Flakes, and I will be back.